Today I'm going to be watching another video from the How to Survive series, and this is how to survive Dutch people on bikes. So I have heard, both from the videos I've watched and from some people I know's experience, that basically Dutch cyclists don't take any prisoners or don't take any disrespect. They don't like people just walking on in front of them, which is basically fair enough. Like, I completely agree with that. If I was cycling, it would definitely annoy me if people didn't take care where they're going, walk onto cycle lanes and things like that. Same as it would for driving a car on a road as well. Don't want people just walking all over the place. So interested to see this, and yeah, let's enjoy it.
Nobody loves their bikes more than the Dutch.
In this country, there are 18 million bikes for a population of only 17 million people.
Well, I don't know when this was recorded, but that number seems to have already increased in some of the videos I watched, where it's now, I think the population's about 18 million. I think the bike ownership is like, or how many bikes is like 21 million, if I remember correctly. So that's actually, I don't know when this video was filmed, but already quite a big jump there. It's quite interesting, I think.
There are more bikes than people. Meaning bikes are to the Dutch as guns are to Americans. Meaning bikes are...
Is this some sort of like traditional Dutch attire? And what's this design here? That's quite interesting. I feel like I've seen something like that before, but I don't know what it is. Tell me more about this look and where you would wear that.
Are to the Dutch as guns are to Americans. But make no mistake.
Oh yeah, man. See, things like that, that would annoy me if this is like a psychopath. All these people just oblivious. That's one thing I really don't like, is when people they don't have that spatial awareness, or they don't see what's going on around them. They're quite ignorant. I'm super alert. I'm always looking around. I've got young children now, so I need to be especially safe so they don't get run over, of course, but I'm teaching them as well to always be looking, always be respectful to cyclists, drivers, that sort of thing as well. Looking at this, yeah, I can find that quite annoying, just seeing this image.
Here, it's the bikes that'll kill you. Fatality! When it comes to a Dutchie and their bike, they're all business. Get in their way, and you'll experience that famous Dutch tolerance. Yeah!
And that's exactly why, because you can injure the cyclist. The cyclist can injure themselves through the sort of lack of care of these pedestrians just walking all over the place. How do you not have a look left and right at least to see if anything's coming, or just not have that awareness? Yeah, that I can understand that. I would be even more angry, honestly.
Survival tip: get off the bike path. If you're ever confused about whether or not you're stepping into the bike path of death, listening carefully could really save your life. If you hear one bell, it means, excuse me. Two bells means, no really, I'm coming through. A bunch of bells plus fuck you means welcome to Amsterdam.
And is there any difference between people in Amsterdam and people in any other towns? You know, like you hear about in like somewhere in America, like New York, for instance, people are a lot more abrupt and they'll tell you like, get out the way, they'll swear and that sort of thing. But if you go to the smaller towns, people are more forgiving. Is that the same in Netherlands? Are people in Amsterdam more abrupt, or is everybody just the same everywhere? Is there anywhere where people are super friendly?
Once that laid-back local passes, he might yell out words like cancer or typhus.
Typhus?
This is an insult, not a diagnosis.
Yeah.
Now that you've had a taste of how hectic the bike paths can be, here's what you really need to watch out for. Bikes that all have the same color. These are tourists, and they're probably high. So get the fuck out of the way.
Very good. Yeah, no, I completely agree with how they would feel. Like, I would feel the same if I'm cycling. It's not so hard to just look around and be aware of your surroundings, be aware of psychopaths, especially if they're coloured differently and things like that. But I guess tourists especially just don't have that care or are thinking about other things as well. Tell me how you would react to it. Tell me if you've had any interesting incidents when people have been in your way or anything like that. Have you ever had to raise your voice, swear at anybody, use those words at the end? Tell me more about that. Thanks.